So here's what we are going to do. Here's what you guys are going to do for me now. Since you refuse to do it with your own during your hard time, and what's it called now? And the recording in front of you, you're going to do it now. Aside Adekunle that has done it. You're all going to now follow that process step by step. After which, I'm going to point any random person. You're going to share your screen. I'm going to tell me what you did, the step-by-step process, down to how you got your SSL certificate, and then you set it up on WordPress as well. I'm not joking. And anybody I call, you're going to have to tell me step-by-step process. And after that, you are going to write a blog post. I just want you to write a regular blog post. And you're going to do it in this class. You're going to have a lot of time. That's your task that you're going to do now for me. First of all, I'm giving you guys the next 30 minutes. I expected that you must have done the first part. After like 24 hours, I told you that that thing doesn't take more than 24 hours before it sets up. After like 24 hours, you go and request for SSL certificate. They will grant you SSL certificate. And then you now sync your SSL certificate to your website so that the website becomes secure. I showed us the process. And the parts I could not show us, I explained, which is a very, very simple and direct explanation. I only got it. After you've gotten it, this is the next thing you're going to do. And you're going to get it. If you listened, I said that thing more than 3 times. I kept repeating it and repeating it and repeating it. The essence of repeating it was because I was not doing it, because I got a roadblock from the internet, from the platform, and I couldn't do it for you to see. The essence of repeating it was so that you can hear it over and over again when you're trying your own, and you can be able to try by yourself. That was the essence. And it's quite disappointing that of everybody, there's only 3 people that have said they have done it in this whole place. And we have over how many persons here on this call? Over 15 participants, which we are supposed to be more. But let's say we have over 15 participants, and out of 15 persons, only 3 persons did or tried out what you're supposed to try. How are you supposed to learn? How are you supposed to now do your capstone project? How are you supposed to do your capstone project? If your product design guys are building prototype for app, how are you going to do your web? If they're not going to do web, since they're not going to be building web, how are you going to be dragging traffic to the website? We are going to move to that, but let's understand first. Let's start from the scratch, the foundation. The reason why I showed us that stuff is not because we are supposed to be building websites as digital marketers. Of course, there's going to be a website. If you're going to a company, they must have their developers, both front-end and back-end guys, but you also be in the process when they're trying to build the website, because you also know what kind of websites will work based on your research. You see different kind of websites, what you feel they should add in theirs, limiting the number of words and all of those kind of stuff. You'll be in the process, but that's not even the case. The case here is that we're supposed to see a website. We're supposed to now have a feel of how to manage this website. Say we are giving a WordPress website now, and we're supposed to manage the website from WordPress. It is for us to know that, okay, we have started managing our own like this, so we should be able to manage it from WordPress by ourselves. And nobody did it. Anyway, this is 15 minutes after 2, and you have 30 minutes to start doing that stuff now. And by 30 minutes is what? 2:45. Yeah, 2:45 is 30 minutes. I'm going to call at random, and you guys, anybody I call is going to display their screen for me and tell me what you did. Your time starts now. The recording. So please do not give me anything from ChatGPT, because I will know, right? This one now does not matter where you are, whether you are in the car going to Anambra, or you are anywhere that you are, so far as you have your smartphone with you, you can be able to access your Google Docs with you at the moment. I expect that you're able to write a blog post for me and send, right? I want you to write a blog post. Somebody should give me pick an industry now, please, really quickly. Somebody pick an industry. Be fast. Zinat, pick an industry.
Maybe smartphone accessories.
Smartphone accessories. What would they write about smartphone accessories?
I don't know.
Fashion.
How to take care of your devices. Things you should avoid.
How to take care of your devices, things you should avoid. Thank you. That's nice. I love it. Anybody has anything else? Thank you, Zinat.
Yes, sir.
Michael, you wanted to say something? Who's iPhone? iPhone, yeah, speak.
I was saying fashion, then maybe weekly dresses and all those stuff. What to wear.
Okay, thank you. Who was the next person that wanted to speak? iPhone. Who has iPhone? Change this into your name. You say no. Now I'm calling you iPhone. So you're happy. Good. Nobody's saying anything. I'm going with what Zinat said. Smartphones, right? Zinat, repeat what you said again.
Cleaning tips and insights. Something on clean and insight.
Let's do smartphone. Thank you, iPhone. Smartphone, if I will say smartphone. Zinat, please remind me what you said.
Sir, I was saying that how to take care of one's devices.
There's a way you put the topic. I like the way you put the topic. Sounds like a blog post topic. So say it the way you said it earlier.
I said smartphone accessories, how to take care of your devices.
How to do it, hold on. How to take care of your smartphone. Things you should avoid.
Oh,
remember
yes, accessories you should avoid.
5 things you should avoid. Let me make it simple for you. This is very, very simple topic. It's something you can actually do and get something out. But please do not go and copy and paste ChatGPT for me. And you know how a blog post goes. You give your introduction, you take it as a journey, take the person on a journey step by step, and then introduce the things that the person should avoid, and then give us the conclusion. On Tuesday, if you people have not done that, watch the video, the recording, and try to do that stuff on your own, we are going to have a very serious problem. No be play. I'm saying it now. But for this one, start writing this blog post now. There's a reason I want you to write it. Just write the blog post from what you can do, a small research that you can do. Let's start now. This one is going to have to take a little longer because I need you to do a little bit of research and start writing. So this is 14 minutes after 3. I give you from now till 4 o'clock. That's like 45 minutes. You might say it's not enough, but take that one first. 45 minutes from now till 4 o'clock on the dot. And I expect to see, please do it on a Google Doc. Do it on a Google Doc. Do it on a Google Doc. You will share the link and then you will grant me access so that I can see what you have done. Thank you. Start now, please. Who else is done? Okay, Adekunle, Michael too. Let me start with this person. Here's a blog post version of the 5 tips on how to care for your smartphone. Okay. So first off, there was a topic, even though I know that you changed it to your own, right? You now have your introduction. Welcome to our blog post on smartphone care. In this article, we'll share 5 important things to avoid and how to keep your smartphone in top-notch condition. Let's dive right in. Extreme temperatures. One of the key things to avoid exposing your phone to extreme temperature, direct sunlight, and freezing cold. Software updates. Voltages and cables. Storage overload, water and liquids. Okay, so you have your blog post here. You have your introduction, very short, straight. Okay, fine. And then, okay, let's dive right in. And then you have these things that your reader should avoid to care for when caring for their smartphones. I'm trying to read it. Okay, so for me it's okay, but it's very short. It's very, very short. Who am I going to ask now what she thinks? Who was the first person that spoke to me? She's not here again. Right, but for me, I think is short, like literally very, very short. And it's quite basic, you know. Yes, I know that we did not do keyword research for SEO and all of those stuffs, but it's short, very short, and there's no much excitement to it. As much as I know that, yeah, people just want to come get the information they need and move on, but you need to add some life. I feel like you should add to it. But yes, fine. This also makes sense, but for me, it's very, very short. You can expatiate on your points a little more. I'm even maybe give examples, like real life examples, real life scenarios. It makes the reader glued more to want to read what you have for them. But this is fair. In all honesty, it's quite fair. We'll see. Let me check the next person's zone that I have there. Yeah, Adekunle. Copy. Adekunle, that's what is showing on my screen. Access denied. You have refused to grant me access. So please grant me access. Maybe check the next person. Right. Michael. Yeah, Michael has worked on his own again, hopefully. So let me see what he has done differently from what he did the first time. Michael,
Yes, I'm with you.
what am I seeing? Why do you have the same thing with the other person that... Wait, were you the first person I saw your blog post?
What did you say?
The first time I saw this blog post, were you the person I read the blog post from? Was this you?
Yes, this is the second one I sent to you.
Okay. So you're the one that still did this. Okay, nice. You improved on it. But for me, I think it's still very okay, you already heard what I said. It's still quite short, quite basic for me. But you improved on it. That's the major thing. The same thing I have here. So let me just check the next person's How are you doing it on doc workspace? What's this? If people do not follow instructions, people do not follow instructions. I said on a Google Doc. Google Doc is a very simple instruction you should adhere to. Please.
Please, IB, try and open this if you can open it. I tried doing it on a Google Doc, but my Google Doc is my storage is full. I could not access it.
Who's this? Who's talking, please?
I'm the one. You are trying to open my own, but I'm not sure it's the correct link I sent to you. You were saying that I should follow instructions.
Yeah,
so
I can't open it. I can't
okay.
open Doc. I need it on Google Docs. All those other guys, their own is on Google Doc. It makes it easy for me to open. And once you do it on Google Doc, just grant access.
All right, I'll try again. But just that my storage is full.
What is filling up your storage? Okay, Adekunle says he has granted access. But before that, let me check this. Let me check Ruth's own. Oh, Ruth. Tips on how to handle one's smartphone. You know, the funny thing is that there was a topic. I wrote the topic. How to care for your smartphones. 5 things you should avoid. Right? That topic was suggested by Zinat. And she has done her own. I wanted to ask where is the person that suggested the topic that has not done. But I can see that she has done it. Let me scroll back to the topic. How to care for your smartphone. 5 things you should avoid. That was the topic. You now give me your own tips on how
Sorry,
to
I
handle.
don't know. I kind of forgot the topic.
No problem. Things of how to handle one's smartphone. So I like your introduction. Yeah. I don't know where you got it from, but I like it. Tips on how to handle one smartphone. Zinat, you not finish your own. Okay, no problem. I'll see it. Jerry Yang, co-founder of Yahoo, once says smartphones are not just gadgets; they have become an extension of our being, a key to the world we live in. This quote is a perfect example of what Muyiwa, has understood ever since I started the journey of a social media manager. Your name is Muyiwa.
Yes.
Okay. My journey as a content creator and social media manager is about a year already, and in this little time, I have been able to implement this quote into my work. The use of smartphones makes work really easy, either in the line of editing or shooting, or could be done with the use of a smartphone. One does not have to carry about big laptops or iPads. Once you have a good smartphone, once you have a good phone, your stress lessens. Why is there no consistency in your work? One place there is font size 14 and a different font. On this other side, there's a different font with a smaller font size, and it's just going up and down, up and down. What happened? Are you confused, or are you trying to confuse me? Okay. Before we get too far, what is smartphone? Yes, I like how you are taking. This is what I expected. What's his name? What's his name again? What's the first guy's name that submitted? Michael. Yeah, he's what I expected. He kind of like a journey before we get so far. And you see how it's conversational. What is a smartphone? A smartphone performs many of the functions of a computer, typically having a touchscreen interface, internal, blah, 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 blah. Downloaded. Why do we call it an interface? The features of a smartphone include sending and receiving emails, text, photographs, and multimedia messages. Registering contacts, calculator, currency. Okay, plenty of things. They are not piecing together. But I just like the concept of how she's taking the journey from top to bottom. Now that we have a better understanding of what a smartphone is and issues, let us look at 5 tips to care for our devices. Now, this is where I now have a problem. You did a good job maybe in the introduction. You did the basic job where you were trying to take us on the journey of what a smartphone is. I mean, I expect, yes, what's a smartphone? You define a smartphone. Can even go as far as saying when smartphones were invented. Not everybody knows when a smartphone was invented. This makes your work, makes your blog posts interesting and more readable. You talk about how smartphones were invented, who invented the smartphone, maybe if you give us a brief journey of how smartphones transcended from Nokia 3310 to, I mean, it has a very good journey that anybody, especially the Gen Z people who do not maybe have very good knowledge about it, will even want to read if they have to access your page, how it went from the normal, is it Intel, the one that used to use with wire, where they have normal telephones, where you now move to where you now use telephone booths, those ones where you have to stand in line and slot in a card or put in a certain amount of money in the booths, and then you can able to make your calls, to when they now introduce the first mobile phone that someone can use, maybe like 3310, the likes of Motorola, all those ones that were introduced earlier on, and how it now evolved to BlackBerry to now what we have today, where we now have smartphones with different sophistication, right? It makes the whole read interesting because it's now becoming more like an eye opener for someone who not everybody has idea of what smartphones are, right? Yes, they came to read about what they should do to take care of their devices, but you're now giving them more interesting stuff that will keep them on your blog to keep reading. That's the aim. I like that you're trying to make it conversational, make sense for me, right? And then we now have here, now that we have explained understanding, blah, 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 blah. Invest in a phone case. Now, yeah, now I also have a problem is where you are now. The thing was 5, okay, you change your own topic to five tips on how to handle your phone. But our own topic was 5 things to avoid. But even at that, you did not do justice to explain your points. You did not do justice to breaking down your points very well so that the readers can read and get more information and be able to assimilate Purchase a quality screen protector when charging your phone. Avoid using it. Stay clear of severe temperatures, and lastly, maintain cleanliness. You just went straight to the point. Ja 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 ja. This is not a blog post. This cannot be classified as a blog post. It's just a one-page document, from what I can see, right? But like I mean, I will always give you your flowers where you did well. I like this very first opener, the introduction. I like how you did it. I also like this place a bit until you started being around everywhere. It was no longer following, and yeah, basically that's it. So just take it as a journey, step by step. But who has this again? This is quite good, quite good. But it's not a blog post for me. Who has that? Roots, right? Yes, Roots, right?
Yes,
Yeah. Okay, well done. Let me see Adekunle's own before you swear for me, because he says that's granted me access. Adekunle's own too is short, but towards the same line. I think the topic is a straightforward topic, but you can always add things to make it juicier. That the topic says 5 things to avoid does not mean you just hit it there. Except you want to have maybe like a series, right? You can dive into other things. Smartphones have become important in our societies, serving a means to communicate without leaving your home. That should be Leaving, not Living, without leaving your home. Two words, what they call them, is it antonyms? Abi, that have different meaning but same pronunciation. Is it antonyms, Abi? Homonyms? What is it? Yeah, I forgot to know these things. I'm gonna know vex. So yeah, some of the features. Uh, some of the features you can also get on the smartphone include surfing, homophones. Ah, okay. I was even very far away from the truth. Thank you, Zinat. Thank you. You know that for the past 3 days now, what has been trending has been inculcate and what's the other word? Delve. So the Twitter warriors have been saying that the British people and the white countries force us to write IELTS when they themselves do not know how to speak the English that they claim it is their traditional language. That we should not write IELTS, that we speak English more than most Americans. We speak and write English more than most of them. That has been their point of debate. I don't know. I'll probably discuss that in a later time, because what I saw was making me laugh. Nigerians, we like to champion useless cause. Okay, let's go. Keep information from blah 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 blah. Sweet, nice info, nice intro. In this, we'll be taking you through. That's how I think you could have written it. In this blog or in this article, we'll be taking you to the 5 things you're supposed to do to avoid losing your smartphones to maybe blah 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 blah. But before that, let us look at what exactly a smartphone is and how a smartphone came to be. And then you start taking the person on a journey. They are reading, they're enjoying themselves. It's conversational. It makes sense. Before you now even finally go to avoid overcharging and all these things that you want to list for them, not using a casing, not practicing good security. Okay, I like the points and the way you expatiated them, though. Avoid setting smartphone ringtone too loud. Okay. Avoid using your smartphone in the bathroom. Okay. Okay. Adekunle, nice job, but again, like I said, very short. You can do better. I know that yes, this is the first time, so I'll take it like that, right? And there's a reason. So you understand how this whole thing is. I know that some of us do not like writing, but you will write because it's part of your job. You will have to write. Let's see, Zinat Alimi. How to take care of your smartphone. 5 things to avoid. There is the old saying that a dog is a man's best friend. However, in this era of technological advancement, it would be more correct to say that a smartphone is a man's best companion. I like this. Zinat, where did you get this from? I mean, doesn't take away anything from it doesn't take anything away from what you have done. I absolutely adore it. I love it. But still tell me where you got it from. Okay, she's not here. She has left. Okay. So you see the introduction, you see how it started, right? And from keeping up relationships of loved ones to helping out in their need of urgent information, the use of our smartphones are found this way into the almost every aspect of our lives. Okay. It's almost the same thing with Adekunle and what's the first lady? What's the first person I checked? Ruth. It's almost the same thing. Follows quite the same process, quite the same steps. Now has okay. Okay, now the subheading being the H2 tags are not rhyming with the body. How to take care of your smartphone, 5 things to avoid. 5 things to avoid. I would have preferred seeing something like avoid using your phone without a phone case and a screen protector. Keep away your food from food and liquids. Avoid draining the battery of your smartphone. Yeah, I think that those ways. But you did not complete it. Right? You said you did not complete it. So we'll leave it at that. But I like what you did. Zinat, yeah, you're back. I was asking you, where did you get your introduction from? I said I loved it. You can hear me, right? Zinat, the network is. I think she has been knocked out again. I think the network is poor on her side. Okay, but practically, basically, this is what I want, right? This is what it's all about. Then I'll check if there's any other person before I send in what I need to, or tell you what I need to tell you about it. Let me check. So when I was giving this thing, we are now fluctuating in number 14, 15. When I was giving this, it was just 7 people, 8 people that were in this group. Now, all of a sudden, we are 14. We are going between 15, 14, and the class is gradually winding to an end. People are not joining, so like you sign attendance. Well, it's okay. Okay. So who's the next person? Yeah, promise Chijoke. Yeah, I think Kelvin should be the next. I've seen Zinat, even though she still has some explanation to do. So let me see promises on. How to take care of your smartphones, 5 things to avoid. Your phone is more than just a device. It's a lifeline to the digital world, containing value information, memories, connections. I like the dimension that all of you are taking with your introduction. I think I like how diverse it is. It is diverse. It is it is multivariant, and it makes sense. I like it, right? Think of your phone as a trusted companion, always by your side. Of course, that's what it is today, facilitating your day task, keeping you connected and entertaining you when you need it. But like any cherished possession, it requires care and attention to thrive. Every scratch, crack, or malfunction chip away at its functionality, diminishing its value. Yet with a little care, remains a reliable ally ready to assist you immediately. Taking care of your phone isn't just about preserving its physical appearance, it's about safeguarding its integrity, ensuring longevity, and maintaining its vital role in your life. Okay. Promise, nice job. Nice job. I don't want to ask you if you had help from ChatGPT, but of course, I expect that you should have help from ChatGPT. You just clean it up and make it not sound like ChatGPT. Which, from what I'm reading, well, maybe you did fairly, if I thought you did. Sometimes they can be very perfect, ChatGPT. 5 things to avoid. Avoid extreme temperatures, avoid overcharging the battery, keeping it up, keep it clean. Do not overload the storage. Always use a protective case. Do not use without a protective case. Do not keep it dirty. Okay. It's practically almost the same thing like I mentioned earlier. Short, direct, but short. Promise. That's just the only thing I have with it. The introduction is good, and I also explained to Adekunle and the rest of us how it is always better to take it as a journey. Your journey might take a different dimension because everybody has their own different thought process. Look at how each and every one of you, your opening statements, your introductions were all different because your thought processes are different. Your line of thinking is different. Probably even the resources you use for your research are different. Or even if they are practically the same resources, you probably find a way to fine tune it and make it sound really, really different, which is quite impressive, right? But again, I said it's too short, but we'll make do with that. I think we'll make do with that. Nice attempt. Thanks for trying. Promise Chijoke, thanks for trying. Adekule, thanks for trying. Zinat, thanks for trying. Ruth, thanks for trying. Michael. I think those are the people that attempted this in this class. How many people did I call? Michael, Ruth, Adekunle, Zinat, Promise. Just 5 persons. Okay, yes. Adebisi Adetayo also tried, but I could not see her work because it's on a workspace. Please make it on a Google document. But yes, thank you all for trying. I appreciate it. Yes, I know. It's short because you guys had to rush the work. Yeah, Ruth. That's why I'm not hammering on it that much, because these things take time to get it pieced up together, and have a look at it again and again to be sure it's okay before you shoot. Yep, thank you. George, Natural, Honora. So I can't access who's this person that just sent his work. Okay. Am I opening it on the wrong space? So let me check somewhere different. I think I'm opening it on the wrong space. Let me go here. Then I'll close all of this after I'm done. Okay, I can't access your work, so not my fault. Yeah, but for the rest of us, right? It's imperative. I like the fact that you attempted, you tried. Some of us might have never written this before. Might be a challenge, but it makes sense. So the essence of doing this was for you to have an idea of what it will look like when you need to start probably writing blog posts for a website. Because the truth is, what will really attract people more, or that will drag traffic more to your pages or your websites, is the amount of information that your website is able to give, right? People click on links because they see that the link might give them the information that they need to solve their problem. For instance, you go to the web and you click on how to or you click or you want to go and search for, maybe say something like best restaurants in Lagos, and you go to the web and you click, you'll probably see up to 7, 8, 10, if not more than how many sites telling you that they have their page gives you a list of the best restaurants in Lagos, and then you decide to click on one. When you click on those things, what do you mostly see? It's a blog post, right? And the blog post will now start giving you information about the restaurants in Lagos. Some of them do their in-depth work, some of them do their due diligence, some don't do, they just put it roughly. Some will tell you the restaurants, the location, the kind of dishes that they give, and sometimes even give their rating on a percent of maybe 1 to 10. And you find it helpful. You've navigated to their website and then they've had traffic. It shows that what they are doing is useful. Now, what this does for them, yes, it might not be giving them money, might not be generating revenue, but what it tells Google is that their website is valuable, their website is usable. People want to get information from their websites when their web bounce rate is low, right? Because if what they have is interesting, so now let's say, for instance, you are looking for an information, probably you're looking for something with regards to how to save fuel, and you now go to the internet and you type something like, how can I save fuel? How do I save fuel? How can I save fuel on my car? Blah blah blah. And websites appear, right? And you decide to pick one and you're reading it and you keep reading, and maybe you find a blog interesting and then you start reading and reading and reading, and you spend more time on the page and not bouncing off. What it tells Google is that their page is workable, their page is usable, and their page has valuable information for users to find, right? Who is the user? You. What did you find? The information that you were looking for. That's what it tells Google. And that means that next time when Google is crawling, Google will crawl and index their site, and it gives them an opportunity to rank on the first page of Google, right? That is search engine optimization. What is search engine optimization? It is optimizing your web pages to be able to rank on the first page of the search engine result page, or to be able to rank on the search engine result page. Yes, the goal of every page is to rank on page number 1 to 10, right? The first page, but sometimes it might not work like that, but sometimes it takes time. But that's the essence of that, right? And why I said you should do this is because to be consistent is to be putting out a lot of information. And how do you put out those information? Through blog posts with the relevant keywords that are necessary for that blog post to rank. And you have those blog posts on your website. And when people query those keywords, your website pops up and people are able to view your website and be able to solve their problems. That's the essence, right? All of these things. I'm not going to go in depth. I just want you to know just a basic few things because the one I showed you, you have not done it. So there is no need to be showing you more things when you have not finished the one that you're supposed to do. So, what was I saying? So, search engine optimization is simply optimizing. Now, what is optimizing? Making your website to be able to rank on the search engine results page. What is the search engine results page? I'll quickly share my screen again for you to see what the search engine result page is. Click on this. This is a Chrome browser. Hold on, my screen will soon share. And this is a Chrome browser, right? And I want to query for a particular keyword. I'm querying for a particular information that I need. Now, like I said, I will not go in depth because of the other things you need to know. But I'll just tell you what it is, the basics. I want to search for what are the causes of chest pain. Now, I have searched for this stuff, and this page that you see is the search engine results page, SERP. That's what it's called for short, right? SERP, search engine result page. And you can see that these are different websites that are ranking on this search engine result page. Cleverland Clinic happens to be ranking #1 on the search engine result page. And there are several factors that can make this happen. Aside optimizing for the keywords, relevant keywords, the website also, the authority score of the website and all of those stuff, right? Same with these chest pain symptoms and diseases, chest pain. You can see that all these are ranking on the search engine result page because this is the search engine result page. And the job of your SEO is so that your own website will rank on this search engine result page when someone queries you or queries a particular keyword. For this thing now, the major keyword that is here will be chest pain and can still be the whole question, the entire question, right? What are the causes of chest pain? That's the keyword. Now, that's a keyword in a long sentence. The short tail keyword there now is chest pain. We have short tail keywords and we have long tail keywords. Short tail keywords are keywords that comprise of just 2 words only. Example, chest pain. Example, beautiful woman. Example, black sheep. Those are short tail keywords. While long tail keywords are keywords that contain 3 or more words, right? Like this is a long tail keyword. What are the causes of chest pain? And long tail keywords are always more better for the search engine result page or for search engine queries because they are direct and they give you specific answers and they give you specific answers to your question. Short tail keywords are very generic and they are wide, right? If I just type chest pain, it's going to give me different stuffs on chest pain. It's not going to be exact, right? You will see them, they still rank because they have the keyword chest pain. Most of the websites, they still rank, but it's not direct and it might not give me the exact information that I need. So let me check for. But yes, I'm sure you understand what I'm trying to say, right? I'm not going to go deep into it. We're already done for today. I think this is where we're going to even end for today. But just know that the reason for search engine optimization is so that you can rank on the first page, not the first page, to rank on the search engine result page, but of course the main goal is to rank on the first page because people do not mostly go past the first page. If at all, maybe they go past the second page, they do not go past that. It always ends there. And the goal is for you to rank where people can actually see your stuffs and you can drag traffic to your website, right? Are, Olu, Mike, Donkey, what do you want me to do for you? So yeah, that is it, right? And then I mentioned that they are querying for what? Keywords. What are these keywords? We have short tail keywords and we have long tail keywords. And I said that long tail keywords are keywords, short tail keywords are keywords that are of two keywords or one keyword or two words comprised of one or two words, right? Short keyword, short tail keywords, chest pain, hangover. Those are short tail keywords. While long tail keywords contain up to 3 or more keywords, right? And they can be more specific. So I think you should take this information from here today. Is there any question from the few things I just said? Well, let me check George Natural, his work. I think he's the last person. He didn't grant me access the first time. Let me be sure he has granted me access now, so I can check the work. Is there any question? Ah. Oh. 5 mistake opagons. 5 mistake opagons to avoid. This is very funny. I don't know what this means, whatever that means. Opagons. Oh my God. Ah, you people will not kill me. We all okay. There's no need to go too far. It's quite similar to what I've been saying since your backgrounds are okay. They are like the header, the H2 tags, but it's very short. I'm gonna explain the journey. But I think you have something that you're trying to work on. I can see ignoring updates, 5 things you should avoid. Ignoring updates, you should avoid skipping the case and screen protector. You should avoid overcharging. You should avoid ignoring storage space, and you should avoid exposing your phone to extreme conditions. So these are practically what have been written by almost everybody. But it makes sense that you also attempted. We all of our smartphones don't read. They're like a personal assistants keeping us connected, entertained, and organized. But do you know that sometimes we might be doing things that harm our beloved gadgets without even knowing it? Let's dive into the 5 backgrounds in brackets mistakes. This is one I was supposed to put in bracket, or you now put it backgrounds you should avoid when taking care of your smartphone, right? Background 1, ignoring updates. Background 2, skipping the case and screen protector. Background 3, background 4, background 5, and so on. And yeah, so I think this answers it. Are you okay with this? I think I'm okay with this. I think you guys can just do better. So I'm not taking anything from you because it's, I mean, It's impromptu, it's fast, it's quick, it's short, but it's what you need at the moment, right? Let me show you the attendance.
Jesus Christ.
What is that? What happened? Who is that, by the way? I know that's President. This thing now. I know that most of you have just been waiting for the attendance link. You're laughing at this. That person has just been waiting for attendance link to come so that they can just fill and go. That's why you will not do assignment. Adekunle, please, who made that? Who made that? That's this thing. I don't even see the person. If tell me,
Ivy,
blessing.
hello,
Are you
sir.
the
My
one?
lord. My
No,
lord spiritual. No, I didn't.
I'm not your lord,
I'm
though.
saying
I'm
my
not
phone
your
went
lord
off before.
spiritual.
I'm just joining the classic. My phone went off before. You know, I told you I was in the hospital. Please, is
Oh,
there a recorded version?
yes, I'm recording, but I did record everything. I post some places.
Ivy, don't worry. Provided this, you know, I asked you about search engine before. So
Yes.
I beg, any version I get, I beg. It's very important. Thank you. God bless you.
We started search engine proper on Monday. It was iPhone. Okay, the person doesn't even have an identity. iPhone. No, voila. Anyways, let me drop what I have to drop. iPhone, no identity. Anyways, this is the attendance link in the chat box. Please go and watch that recording from last week, Friday, and try to see what you can do with it on your own. Because it's also going to be for your capstone project. Imagine having your capstone project. Imagine presenting, and maybe you are part of any group, and these officials are there, and they said digital marketing, come and present after these people have done their show, their prototype, or you have done. I don't know who does first. Sometimes they interchange it, and you are telling them that we have a website. We've been able to build a mini website, a dummy website. You can have people, and then you display a website that you have done on your own, because I did it that day, as you have taken your time to edit and make it look like your own, and you're telling them that is our website. We have this, that. You can always renew the SSS certificate, because you have to renew it practically every year. I think it's 1 year or so. But they will show you when to renew, and you can just renew it. And then you tell them this is our website. This is what we have. This is this, and they are seeing it visually with their eyes. It makes more sense. But how would they see it when you have not done it? So please, right? Please and please. I didn't give you assignment throughout the holiday. It's not that I did not know that I'm supposed to give you assignments. It's because I wanted you to go and practicalize that thing on your own. But you did not do it. That's by the way. So please do this. And then you are going to write me another blog post. This time around, you're going to take your time to do it. Because it seems like maybe because we don't give assignments, it looks like you just go home and you just dump everything. This time I'm going to give an assignment and you're going to write a blog post. And this time you're going to take your time because it's the weekend. See, Tuesday, that's when you have. So you're going to write a blog post on Google Doc, please, on Google Doc. And you're writing a blog post on the adverse effects. Please let me look back and type it. The adverse effects of the adverse effects of what? Of smoking. No, the adverse effects of alcohol. And how to avoid it. The adverse effects of alcohol and how to avoid it. That is what you are going to be writing on. Let me type it again this time, capitalizing the first words. And today is done. Don't say you did not see it. Don't say I did not give you. It is there. I've given you alongside your attendance. I'm not owing you anything again. The adverse effects of alcohol and how to avoid it. Take your time and do it. Do your research if you must. Check out that blog post online. Read what they have. Read what they have done. Look at how they are doing it. Don't use yes, I know that these days people just carry what is on ChatGPT and just dump. Once you're reading it, you just know it's ChatGPT. It sounds very cringe, right? Just carry it and just dump on their website. You just see it, everything just looks jaka 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 jaka. I don't want that. Please take your time, do this, arrange it well, have some consistency, and make it look good. And we'll look at it on Monday before we dive into what we have proper. Any question? Any question? On Tuesday too, we'll look at those of us that that were able to go through that stuff. You can tell me your challenges if you encountered anyone. And on Tuesday, that was a slip of tongue. Root, sorry. You know, that Tuesday is more like I'm starting the week for you, so it's more like Monday to me somehow, sometimes. Yeah, but you get what I mean. Sorry about that. It's on Tuesday, please. So the other persons, please try as much as possible to watch that video, that recording, and replicate that stuff on your own. It's important that you do it, right? Yeah, I think that should be all. If there's no question whatsoever, we're going to call it a day. And I wish you guys the best. Attendance link has been sent. Felicia, where were you? I've sent the attendance link again. Please, there's no other question, requests, complaints. Then we are going to call it a day. Do enjoy yourself and have a very lovely weekend ahead. Thank you. Hope people have not thrown away your knowledge of Canva, Sha. Okay, guys. See you. Bye. You can leave the call after filling the attendance link so I can end the meeting. Thank you.